Turning ideas into income sounds simple. After all, good ideas are everywhere. Scroll through social media for 5 minutes and you see people talking about side hustles, startups, online stores, and passive income. So, if great ideas are everywhere, why do so few people actually make money from them? The answer is pretty simple. Ideas don't build businesses, execution does. Millions of people have smart ideas for online businesses, marketing strategies, or new products. People talk about them all the time. They research them, save posts about them, and watch endless tutorials about how to make them happen. But thinking about an idea and actually building something are two different things. If you want a practical guide on how to turn ideas into real income, my book, Artificial Intelligence in Digital Marketing, breaks the process down step by step. It focuses on something many people overlook: taking action and testing your ideas into real world. It's based on my many years experience. So the idea, when you get an idea, sits right at the center of both entrepreneurship and digital marketing. A lot of aspiring entrepreneurs spend months, sometimes even years, trying to come up with the perfect business plan, with the perfect business idea, whether in real estate business or whatever you can think of. They analyze trends, study strategies, and watch video after video about the startups. Learning is useful, of course, but too much learning without doing can quietly slow you down. In today's digital economy, the people who succeed usually aren't the ones with the most complicated ideas. They're the ones who start, experiment, adjust, and keep going. Digital marketing especially is all about testing. I've been testing my clients' ads and campaigns, found what worked, and got rid of what didn't. This is how I was able to make money for my clients. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube award people who consistently create content and interact with their audience. That's how their algorithms work. Almost nobody starts with a perfect strategy. Most successful creators figure things out by posting, seeing what works, and improving over time. Pro tip from Artificial Intelligence in Digital Marketing: start small and test consistently. I've been talking about it for many years on social media. Your first version doesn't need to be perfect. Action is what creates momentum. Take a simple example. Someone might start a YouTube channel about technology, finance, or personal development. At first, their videos might only get a handful of views. That's normal. There is no secret system in there, in contrast with what those who solicit through their cold calling or email marketing, that there are some mysterious system out there that get you thousands of views without providing any case studies. So if you keep experimenting with different topics, titles, formats, you'll be able to start learning what people actually want to watch. If you want to start your YouTube channel, or you already have a YouTube channel, or whatever channel you got on social media. Over time, the knowledge that you gain from testing can turn into growth, influence, and eventually income through sponsorships, products, or services. Just don't lie to people. They find out about it. The same thing happens with digital businesses. A lot of successful online stores didn't start with revolutionary ideas. Instead, entrepreneurs launched simple stores, tested products in the market, like platforms like Shopify make it easy to start quickly rather than waiting for the perfect product. They realize something simple can work and release a simple product, watch how customers respond, and improve the offer. In my book, Artificial Intelligence in Digital Marketing, I share real example and case studies worldwide through my own clients in different countries and the other examples worldwide, which I did actually research to provide those examples and success stories. So test, adjust, and scale. This highlights an important truth. Real world feedback is far more valuable than endless planning. See, there are AI video tools out there. They all have problems. They all hallucinate. And they have all these wonderful ads on social media about how wonderfully they are. And they charge you a lot per month for a limited amount of credits. Because when you pay, let's say, £140 per month for, let's say, VO3, then you get very limited credits to generate videos. So you have to generate, you have this idea, you have this prompt, you write the prompt to generate the video, right? And you don't like it because it doesn't render what you want. So you have to generate over and over again until on the 20th try, you get what you want. But by then, you already exhausted the credits for video generating on Veo or Flaw. So, or Kling. Kling, I don't trust because they get your money and then they lock you on a way for no reason, because usually these Asians have their own tradition and custom of doing business. All of a sudden they decide, oh, well, this is, which is in contrast with what they advertised, right? That's why you became a member, subscriber, you started buying from them, right? So all of a sudden they change their mind, do something else without notifying the customers. This is a bad business practice. What we do in Europe and North America, the majority, I'm not talking about the exceptions, we notify customers, hello, we are going to do this and that, and we wish your feedback. You are not going to, okay, we are doing this and that in our tool, and if you don't like it, bye-bye. No, we say that we wish your feedback, and together we grow in this business. We hope you like it, right? That's why I don't trust Asian products, because especially from China, because all of a sudden these AI tools, they come up with something else and then they break their promise and it turns out to be, the money is gone. But the look of their advertising is good, extraordinary good, but in practice, they can keep the client happy because they're from communist country and communism don't care about people. They have very strict rules. I lived in communist countries. I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, sorry for digressing. Many people think they need a groundbreaking idea to succeed online. In reality, many of the most successful digital businesses solve simple, everyday problems. Right now, the majority of filmmakers, 99.9% of filmmakers, wish to have this AI video generation tools that can help them to bring their ideas to life without giving them hard time. I mean, people sometimes say, well, oh, this is AI, it's easy. It's not easy. Actually, it's very difficult, very complicated. You have to know how to write negative prompt, the right prompt for your idea, and then in what seconds it should, for example, the character of your story. Let's say when you render a 30-second video, and then you want in parts of the video, the character does something, lift his hand. And at the same time, you want to keep the consistency, because the next 30 seconds would be, your character would be doing something else. So the story, the characters of your story should look consistent, right? And so you have to write the right prompt in order to make it happen so that you are happy. But 99% of subscribers have problem with it. And the problem is not them. The problem is the tool. The tool hallucinates. You write something, the rendered video gives you something else. And then you see on YouTube all these AI video creation influencers brag about, oh, this tool, I use VioClink and blah, blah, to create this 30-second video. But hello, have you ever watched a video created by using these tools more than 15 minutes with consistency? I'm sure they spend like 600-700, even more, £1,000 or dollars on a 10 minutes video. Instead of doing that, you can just take your camera or your 4K mobile, go outside and shoot the story. Why would you spend so much money on AI video? Because all these AI videos have problem. They hallucinate. They don't make what you want. So there is no use of using them, because AI video generation is in its infancy. Anyway, a useful online course, a niche product, or a helpful content channel can attract a large audience if it solves a clear problem. And right now in the market, the problem is using the right AI tool for your business without giving you so much headaches. So generating a content, a film, a photo using AI for a longer than 30 seconds is not an easy task. Ordinary people will say, oh, this is AI, meaning it's easy. Everybody can do it. No, not everybody cannot do it, because it's very difficult using these tools. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok reward accounts that post regularly and engage with their audience. Businesses that stay active, follow trends, and keep showing up are far more likely to grow. This means success rarely happens overnight. It builds slowly over time. At the end of the day, digital marketing and entrepreneurship teach the same lesson. Potential only matters when it turns into action. Creative ideas and smart plans are great, but they only make a difference when you actually build something. I had this Korean client from South Korea. They had this skincare product, and they are running the business, skincare, and there are so many rejuvenation, Botox fillers, stuff like that, and they are the best quality on the planet because they are from natural resources. They are created and medically FDA proven, and they didn't pay much for ads. What they used was influencer marketing and DIY communities. They took the product, they test drive, they showed to prospects and targeted users how to use them, and they showed the result. Gradually, they built this huge customer base. And then whoever was happy, they got reviews on and posted on Trustpilot, on Google. And this is how they're running business. They have loyal customers because the foundation of their strategy was right. I mean, whoever I started my campaign with on their products, I told them I help you to spend less on ads, more on organic marketing in order to make more money, because businesses exhaust their budget, yearly budgets, on ads. And when you use ads, you have to test drive it, what works, what doesn't. At the end of the day, 70% of the budget is exhausted on ads which did not work. So they followed my strategy. They used very little campaign, paid campaign. Instead, they used influencer marketing and some of my strategies. And now they have thousands of customers. But the product is also good, you know. I mean, if they lie about the product, or if the product is not good enough, no matter how good a person does the marketing, no matter their strategies, if product is bad, the business won't be able to bloom, to flourish. Remember that. And also don't lie to prospects and users. They find out about it. Nobody likes to be lied to. Until next time, have a good one.